you so much for logging on to tonight's webinar call. My name is Priyanka, and I am super excited to be hosting this call, but more especially to be introducing two individuals that I have a lot of respect for. So firstly, I would like to say thank you for honoring the person that has asked you to be on today's call. We are super excited to share this information that we have with you tonight. And more especially, I'm just super excited to hear from these two individuals. I got to meet these two individuals. In fact, the lady that you're looking at on the screen right now, Sally, I got to meet her a few years ago at her home. And might I say, she is an absolutely incredible individual, along with her husband. The both of them have managed to create financial freedom. And might I say, their lives haven't always been so perfect. So when they first got started, in their business, being business owners, which was 25 years ago as insurance brokers, they started from basically absolutely nothing. And today they are where they are because of the persistence, the consistency, their drive to wanting to give their family a great life, and more especially, in the rat race and having their own company, being their own bosses, they were in search for time and financial freedom. So the both of them came across an industry that they learned to be passionate about 4 to 5 years ago. And this industry has helped them not only be better individuals and better bosses, but this industry has helped them to have a better perception, a better look of how to build their business the right way. Today, they are, much better individuals. Not that they were bad individuals, but today they are individuals who are completely functional in all areas of their life. So not only are they business owners, but they also, reached one of the highest ranks in this company that you are about to take a look at. In the process of doing so, they've learned how to accomplish time and financial freedom. And so that is exactly why you are on today's call. They're going to be speaking to you guys about how you can start a home-based business. Remember, these are two individuals that already have a lot going on. Apart from them owning their own company, they already have children that take up most of their time. And through this awesome concept, like I said, by balancing time and financial freedom and their company and their kids' lives, they've also managed to go on multiple vacations, which they have paid for through this awesome concept. They've managed to start a home-based business that doesn't really require much time of theirs. And also, they're going to be speaking to you about why now is the time to be flourishing when things are actually going wrong in society. Listen, we are human beings. We haven't anticipated this COVID-19 outbreak. And today they're going to be covering all of that. So I have the privilege and honor to introduce them. The guy that I'm going to be introducing, his name is Andrew. He's an exceptional husband. I promise you, ladies, he's one of those husbands that I think every woman would love to have. He's so caring. He's so kind. He's such a gentle soul. He's also a boss man. So he owns his company with his wife. And apart from that, he's also running a successful business in what we are about to share with you today. Apart from that, he's also a wonderful father. I know for a fact, I know these individuals very personally, so I know how much time he spends on booking these vacations, and more especially, he just wants to create memories with his kids and his loved ones. And so I have the privilege and honor to introduce them on the call today. Andrew and Sally, I know that Andrew's going to be speaking first. Are you guys on the call? Can I hear you? Can I see you guys?
We are here.
Hey, Pri, we are here. Can you hear us?
Yes, we're all good. Guys, you are in for a treat tonight. Make sure that you are sitting somewhere that has exceptional internet access. You do not want to miss what they're about to tell you. If someone's annoying you right now, make sure you have a great headset, and I'll let them take it away. Enjoy, guys.
Absolutely. Pri, what an amazing introduction. Thank you so much for that. I was looking around the room thinking, wow, where's this couple that you're talking about? So first of all, thank you so much to you and Darren for your servant leadership. You guys are doing such amazing things in the back end in Johannesburg, feeding so much information through to your team and doing such wonders for all of us. So we are the honored ones to be serving you guys tonight. So thank you so much for your amazing leadership. So guys, thank you so much for getting us onto this call. Like Priyanka said, people often ask us, how do you manage to work together? How do you play together? How do you manage to travel together? How do you manage to keep it together? And especially being married and having a business for 25 years, how are we able to balance all of that together? And guys, the journey hasn't been a straight S curve. We've had bumps along the way in our business and in our personal lives too, but we weathered the storm. So before we go into that, I would love to just share a quick journey with you, just to give you guys an understanding, of where we've come from, because people always see the success at the end, right? They don't see the struggles in the beginning. And, our journey is so simple, from humble beginnings, because we both come from below average income families. And, we had no handouts. We had no trust funds. It was just Sally and I. And Sally, in the beginning, she was packing boxes at a clothing store, at a sporting goods store. When I met her, she was working behind the counter in an audio shop. I was in the police force doing my national service in forensics. And after we met, I went on to work in the insurance industry for another broker for 3 years. And then we got married, and we started our own brokerage 25 years ago. And from day one, what we did is we always got involved in our individual portfolios, and we never cross-pollinated each other, with our own workstation, and never seemed to overlap. And what I understood is that we got two totally different personalities, and only through our journey did we realize this. In the beginning, you're all in love and it's roses and chocolates, right? But in real life, when the honeymoon is over, it's two individuals and business partners, and you need to get over that as well. And we had different personalities. And, Sally is a decision maker. She's very quick and decisive to make decisions. Me, on the other side, I'm a procrastinator. I tend to take a longer time to make a decision. I frustrated her because I suffered from paralysis by overanalysis. She also was quite tempered in a way that if someone didn't work at her speed, she'll get frustrated, especially if someone, had a lot of questions, someone who was very analytical like I was. So she'll pawn them onto me because I was a little bit more calm, a little more laid back, and I could relate to those people. So that was also, getting the dilution right. And at the end of it, Sally's an extrovert. She loves people. She loves communicating. She loves being on the phone. She loves going out to parties and getting invited to functions. And I'm not like that. I'm when it comes to crowds, I clam up, and I'm a total introvert, and I'm shy by nature and kind of blend into the background. I'm there, but I'm incognito, so that was me. So very different personality types, in our relationship and in our business. But guys, over the years, we've learned to balance everything out, kind of like yin and yang, if I can put it that way. And what the secret is we've learned to leverage off each other's strengths. And I think that is the key, working together, as well as having a successful business and marriage and partnership over a period of 25 years. But, guys, what I want to talk about, is the journey in the beginning, because we had no support from our, we made a lot of mistakes, and we had to learn from those mistakes. And like I said, no trust funds, was just the two of us, failing our way to success. That's what it felt like. And I can remember in the very beginnings when we had no money, and our son now is 21 years old. And we used to go to Pick and Pay. We used to buy the nappies and the formula, and we had no money, guys. And we used to write our checks, because in those days, okay, I'm going back 25 years now, you could write out a check, and we know that it takes a bank 7 days to cash that check, right? So I knew that I had 7 days to go out there and make some sales to put money in the bank so the check could go through. I mean, we're talking about stressful times, guys, but that's the adversity that we went through in the beginning that made us stronger, to take on the challenges that life throws at you, right? So, also I could remember, going to vacations. I'll take out a loan from the bank, and we would pay it off over a 2-year period. We would take the vacation, max out all our credit cards, so we'd be financed to the hilt. And we would come back, and then I'll be servicing that debt for 2 years. And the moment it gets paid off, we'll take out another loan, book another holiday. And that process tended to repeat itself every 15 years. So it was kind of like one of these situations where we were trapped in debt. And back then, running a business, I had no mentors. Sally had no mentors. And we had nobody there to teach us about financial literacy, not even our parents. So we had to make those mistakes. But guys, on the outside, all I can say is, things look great, like everybody else, living in a great estate, putting our kids through private schools, driving our fancy cars, taking all these holidays. But guys, on the inside, nobody will tell you this, but we were hurting, we were suffering, we were stuck. We were stressed out. I mean, we're talking about debts up to here, but on the outside, it doesn't look like that. And we were looking for change. We were looking for a way out of that, but the opportunities that came our way, we knew that we were destined for greatness, but we didn't know what else was out there. And 4 years ago, guys, we saw something that we're going to be sharing with you right now that literally changed things, changed our whole dynamics, flipped our life upside down, and completely turned things around. And as Priyanka said, we're global tourists. We're still running our businesses, still running our family, and we've taken 32 vacations in a period of 4 years. And most of those have been overseas. And guess what, guys? I haven't taken out a single loan for one of them, and I haven't accessed credit or a credit card. In fact, because we're doing the business side, earning an additional residual income in US dollars, we're able to pay off debts, pay off credit cards, save more, invest more. So guys, a whole new world has opened up to us. So instead of us owning a job, we feel now that for the first time, we're actually owning our lives. So we're excited. We're going to be sharing what we saw 4 years ago and how it's going to impact you guys as well. I can't wait to share it with you. I know that Sally has something to say, guys, and then we're going to dive straight into it. Thank you so much.
So awesome, guys. So, Andrew just shared our personal journey with you. And right now, the entire world is sitting in a situation where people are scared. They're fearful. When we don't know what's going to happen, the reality is that you've got two options, and the one is to completely run away. And this is what I want to tell you. The acronym for fear, FEAR, is face everything and rise. So the crazy thing is that I think if you're our age, Andrew and I are 49 and 50, so we remember the last recession. America got it in 2008, 2009. If you're in South Africa today, we were very cushioned because we had the Soccer World Cup. So what happened was effectively South Africa only felt that recession in 2011, 2012. Now, the reality is that most of us have forgotten about those 2 years. And this is what I want you to understand is that, right now, never get lost in the mechanics of things. So our mentor always tells us that 80% of your life is psychological, what's up here in your head, and 20% is the mechanics. Now, people are running around at the moment trying to figure out the mechanics of where we're going in the next year, next 2 years with this worldwide epidemic, with the worldwide recession. So here's the thing that I want to tell you is that how we're going to do that will figure itself out along the way, okay? And that's what happens in life. So what you've got to do right now is you need to make a list of every possible opportunity available to you, whether you're an employee, whether you're self-employed, whether you're looking to start up something new. You've got to make that list of all the opportunities available to you. And I'm going to tell you right now, the best next thing is a second flow of income in multi-level network marketing. If you go Google right now, home-based business, it's up by 856%. Everybody's buzzword at the moment is a home-based business because all these companies that have been relying on the old way of doing business, your biggest corporations right now are not going to be around by the end of this year. I don't even give them 2 years because they don't know how to adjust and shift with the times. Now, you've got to be the type of person, like Andrew said, our personalities are really different. And if you had met us 5 or 6 years ago and this happened right now, the two of us wouldn't be calm, not in any form or shape. But because we've got 80% psychological, we are so calm that when we start mentoring and talking to our clients in the financial side, we are telling people with much more money than us what to do, and they're taking that advice. So this is what I want to tell you right now. There are more opportunities and there's more money in the world when there's a recession. It's fact. Okay, if you go back in history, you will find out that it's true. So what do the governments do around the world? They start printing more money, okay? And I think that people are running scared at the moment. Yes, for sure, you've got to have a little bit of fear in you, but what you have to do is you've got to rise above it. So there are more opportunities, and the more you fill people's buckets, the more they're going to want to work with you. So if you're the type of person on this call tonight that your only purpose in life is to take away for you personally, you're going to find the next 2 years really difficult. if you're the type of person that can fill other people's buckets, and the more you fill other people's buckets, the more opportunities and success, because they're going to want to work with you. So this is what I want you to know. Every single one of us has got a power-based list. Now, this is when you're connecting with people. This is what you call your power-based list. Everybody's got a cell phone. Everybody's got people that they know that they went to school with. You might know people in your community, people from church. So you've got to get a little creative right now. You might have a business and you've got an existing set of clients. And I'm talking across the board to any industry. Whether you are running a landscaping company, whether you're in multi-level network marketing, whether you're in a retail store, you've all got something that you need to get creative with now in the next 2 years. So the only mistake that you're going to make is if you pull that duvet over your head and say, I'm only getting out of bed when this is all over. Because what's going to happen is that instead of you making contact with your power base, somebody else is going to make contact with your power base. So the first thing Andrew and I did a couple of weeks ago in our financial services industry, we made contact with every single one of our clients. And the crazy thing is, because life is so busy, some of our corporate clients, we haven't spoken to them for maybe 2 years. And all we did is phone them up and said, how are you doing? We reconnected with that relationship. And our insurance brokerage is 100% fine because we've done that communication. So you need to get creative. Even if you think phoning up a client of yours you haven't spoken to for a while and you say, hey, I'm phoning to say happy birthday. It might not be their birthday, but it doesn't matter. It's a way of you getting that contact, right? I mean, so the only mistake that you're going to make right now is not contacting your power base. So there's an average of 14.5 million homes in South Africa today. 59 million people. Okay, I think it's way more than that, but let's just work on the figures that the real stats are showing. If you know 10 households and the average household has 3 people per home, you right now in the next 5 minutes could go to 30 people. 30 people that know you, they trust you, some of them may respect you and love you, and they are going to do anything for you right now that they can. So there's 4 degrees of action that you've got to take coming into, and I'm saying coming into this recession, because I don't think we're fully in it yet. I think that the next 90 days, we're going to really see what you do now is going to determine where you are 90 days from now. So you've got 4 degrees of action. There's the right way, and the right way is what you perceive to be the right way. So whatever you are doing, you think that that's the correct way to do it. Then there's the wrong way. The wrong way is making bad choices. The wrong way is maybe drowning your sorrows right now in smoking, drinking, drugs, etc. The wrong way, okay, is running in a direction that everybody else is going in, because everybody is going to go in that fearful direction. Then the 3rd degree of action is no action at all. So the first 3, if you continue to do those, you're going to be worse off coming out of this period. Now, the 4th one, and the only one that I think is the answer to the next 2 years, is massive action. You have to want to reach your goal and come out of this recession so badly that you will take massive, consistent action. You're either going to go massive or you're going to go passive. And I would write that on your mirror, so that when you're brushing your teeth, you've got 2 choices. I'm either going massive all in, and I'm going to pull through this because I've got people relying on me, and I said that I was going to do it, or you're going to go passive, and people will forget about you because you didn't do anything to come through this recession. So your production is going to yield your happiness. That's what I do want to tell you. And once you are successful, and you will be, because remember, it's 80% psychological. So if you tell yourself, I'm going to be successful, you will be successful. People are going to go and say, hey, that guy and that girl, they deserve all the success they got because we saw them taking massive, consistent action. And that's what we want to show you tonight. We want to share with you a concept that we've been involved with for 4 years, where we've been very consistent. We might not have been the fastest people in the system, but we have been exceptionally consistent. And rolling into the next 90 days, you're going to see us taking massive, consistent action, because the seeds we're planting today are going to start bearing fruit in 90 days. When everybody else is crashing, we're going to be thriving and successful. So I'm going to hand you over to Andrew so he can share our amazing memories for the last 4 years with you. And I'll be back just now to talk about some money.
So guys, when we joined, we both saw two totally different things. I saw the travel of what we do. Sally saw the money side of what we do. So you know that she talks money, she talks currency, she talks dollars, right? So she's going to unpack that part of it. So all I'm going to say is when it comes to the product side, guys, you know, we're all going to die. My question is, are you going to live? And I was depressed before I saw this information. I felt like I was just simply existing. I don't want the same for you guys. Let's live and thrive in 2020, like Sally said. So we're going to play a quick video. It's 2 minutes. I'm going to come back and I'm going to unpack our amazing product.
Here's an idea more powerful than any ocean. A collective force that could stand toe-to-toe with the great wonders of the world. A force stronger than gravity and moving in every direction at once. A force that bridges great distances, brings the unreachable closer, and turns ordinary into adventure. It's the magic of together. Together starts stories. Stories that become legend. Together begins locally and turns your town into a playground. Ever growing, ever expanding, until your playground is anywhere you can imagine. Together creates joy. Together is unstoppable. It searches the world over and brings together the very best. Together builds community, turns destinations into arrivals, dreams into memories. The best way to experience the world is together. Because together goes further.
Right, awesome guys. I'm going to help you access your dreams right now. So we're really excited to be sharing something absolutely massive. Before we go into it, guys, I just want to give you a little bit of an overview of the company and our product. The company is called Worldventures. Our head office is in Dallas, Texas. We are a 14-year-old company, so we are not a startup. We operate in 5 different continents, over 44 countries, and our head office in Africa is in Johannesburg. You can see the VAT registration number and the company registration number. I'm a commissioner of oaths in our financial services business. So for me, it was very important that it wasn't one of those things, guys. So when I did my research, paralysis from over-analysis, guys, I did it for you. So we are all in already, sitting in the top 15% of the Inc. 5000. And this really caught my eye and my attention. The top 100 network marketing companies around the world, like Avon, Amway, Herbalife, Tupperware, amazing companies. Some of them have been around for over 100 years. And we are ranked number 27 already of the top 100. And guess what, guys? We are the only one in travel. And that is our product, guys. It's called Dreamtrips. You can access it from our website. You can also download the app from the Google Play Store, the App Store. And this is where you're going to have access to our incredible travel ecosystem. We've won over 51 international travel awards, which is like the Oscars of the travel industry. So we're really excited about that. And just understand that we've got hundreds of thousands of members traveling all around the world with our products. And we are currently the world's leading travel club. We've got various different products within our travel ecosystem, from curated vacations to weekend getaways, discounts at anytime escapes, our booking engine at wholesale prices. And another way where we actually get to earn and burn points too, which I'll explain a little bit later. So guys, we got product offerings for absolutely everybody out there. How you want to travel, how much you want to spend, it's entirely up to you. You just need to make a decision tonight which travel membership suits your traveling needs as well as your budget. Let's start off with a wholesale of travel. This is called our Dreamtrips Silver, and this is our booking engine where you're going to have access to unlimited wholesale travel as well as one private dream trip. So I'm going to give you guys an example of what we pulled off our booking engine. This is a 5-star hotel, the Conrad. It's in Bora Bora. On our booking site for 5 nights, it came out at $3,648 US dollars. The next competitive price, guys, came in at $5,624. That means that with us, apples for apples, exactly the same, like for like, you're getting a $1,976 saving, which is 35% for exactly the same thing. So it's an absolute no-brainer that this is the way to go. What about the Hilton in London? 5 nights again on our site, $841. The next competitive price, $1,625. Guys, that's a $784 saving, which is almost 50%. Half price. So now you can understand why the person that got you onto this call is so excited, because we want you to travel at wholesale prices, guys. All it's going to cost you is $25 once off and $25 a month. And this is where you're going to have access to our booking engine at wholesale prices where you can travel today. Now, if any of you on the call right now that are businessmen like myself, you run your own business, maybe you go to a lot of corporate meetings, you fly a lot, you stay in hotels, then guys, this membership will suit you just for your traveling needs. Ask your PA to download the Silver app for you, because here's the thing, guys. We're going to go stay in exactly the same hotel. The difference is you're going to be paying full price, whereas I'm going to be paying wholesale prices. If you calculate as a business owner, the savings over an annual period, we're talking thousands that you're going to save, where now it's only going to cost you $25 a month to have access to those savings. So I'm going to talk about our signature product. This is called Dreamtrips. I want you guys to imagine this is curated, hosted travel. Now, when Sally and I traveled before, we used to do the B&B style and then package it ourselves, right? When we took a vacation and we had our own host, I was like blown away. I said to Sally, if this is the way the company's going to treat us, we are all in, right? And guys, that's exactly what's happened. You know, we've had the most unique travel experiences curated all around the world. Most of them, I said, have been overseas. We've had access to over 5,500 trips anywhere we want to go. They're all 4- and 5-star hotels. They're called Dream Trips, not cheap trips, so you're not going to get shortchanged. And think about this. The company does all your reservations and all your planning for you. And the membership that we're going to talk about now is going to cover yourself, your spouse, your significant other, and your children, all under the age of 18, traveling off the same membership too, guys. So all you need to do now is download the travel app. This is where you're going to have access to our exclusive trips, our group excursions, as well as our reward programs and more. So we're excited to be sharing the new way of travel, guys. I want to start off with a boat cruise, because I think that's on everybody's bucket list, right? And until you haven't been on a boat cruise, guys, you don't know what you're missing out on. So let's make that a reality right now. This is one that we pulled up the booking engine, 5 days, 4 nights, access to everything on board for as little as $69 per person. For the whole thing, guys, 1,300 Rand, you're going to have access to this floating city with all your meals included. And people say, how can you do a boat cruise for $59? How is that possible? Because we know the prices of those trips, right? Absolutely. So imagine buying power, guys. We call it leverage. If we've got hundreds of thousands of people or members in our community traveling, we utilize that membership base to buy and purchase in advance. So we get a massive saving for doing that. So we get that value given back to us. So while everybody else is paying full price, we're able to pay wholesale prices for exactly the same thing. So let's look at another example. This is a platinum trip. And this is going to Las Vegas. You're going to stay in the Mirage. I mean, I've seen it on TV all the time. I can't wait to go. So we know it's a 5-star hotel. You're also going to get a show included, as well as your airport transfers and breakfast. You can apply 120 points. 4 days, 3 nights, and it costs you 4,000 Rand per person, guys. That's insane. That's going to Vegas, guys. And what about another one, Dubai? I remember Sally and I, before we joined Worldventures, we went to Dubai ourselves. And I remember distinctly staying in a 5-star hotel, and just the hotel bookings with the meals, the breakfast came to about 40,000 Rand. So check this out, guys. You can apply 405 points. You can go for 5 days, 4 nights. You're staying in a 5-star hotel, but look at the additional activities, guys. Every single day for the 5 days, you've got back-to-back tours, city tours. You've got boat tours around the harbor. You've got desert safari tours with kayaking included, mountain safaris. You've got nightlife activity as well, all including your guides, your transportation that pick you up from the hotels. You've got your VIP express check-in. You've got full breakfast, 2 dinners, guys, everything included. All you need to do is arrive, and that's going to cost you 12,000 Rand per person, guys, to be treated like a VIP, and that's going to Dubai. Now, also in our booking engine, we've got our anytime escapes, and these are our super deals. So I'm super excited to be sharing with you guys right now. So I want to give you a couple of examples. If you're thinking of taking the kids and you want to go to Disneyland, this is a resort literally like a couple of meters outside of Disney World, and you're going to have access to everything on the resort. You can apply 15 points. Now, the great thing here, they're not date specific. So you can decide when you want to go. You can also decide whether you want to go for 2 to 7 nights, and you're going to pay as little as $59 per night per person, guys, to have access to these super deals all around the world. What about Greece, Athens? Same deal. You can apply your points. You can decide one between 1 and 7 nights for as little as $1,000 per night, guys. That's going to Athens to go and view history in the world, right? So right now we've got our golden ticket deals. I mean, these are 24-karat value deals, and we know that the hotel market right now is very suppressed because of the coronavirus and the lockdown. And the company ingeniously thought they're going to go to those hotels and say, what value can you give us if we book it now but go later? So we're going to pass that discount on to you guys, which is so cool. Because look at Egypt, 4 days, 3 nights, breakfast included. You're going to stay at a 5-star hotel overlooking the pyramids of Giza, 3-minute walk from the Sphinx. You're going to save 45%. It's only going to cost you $99 per person, guys. And that's for, the 4 days, 3 nights included. So that's incredible value. And the thing is, you're going to pay for that now, benefit from the saving, but you've got 24 months to obviously go on that vacation. If you want the all-in deal like Mexico and Turkey, you can go to a resort, put your wallet in the safe, 4 days, 3 nights, have access to everything on the resort itself, eat as much as you want, drink as much as you want, guys, it's all included. Sally and I did one of these last year. We saved up to 75%. I mean, I've never traveled like that before. It's amazing. You have to experience it. And for $259, guys, you can get your foot in the door and get to experience that yourself. So right now, you just need to choose the package that is right for you. You can start off with the silver membership, which is our access to wholesale travel. Like I said, stay in the hotels. Everyone else is paying full retail. We're paying wholesale. You can also rent vehicles, which is really, really cool. And you can also book your flights, local and international. When Sally and I travel overseas, we always book our international flights with our booking engine because our prices are unbelievable. Like I said, it's going to cost you $25 once off and $25 a month. Now, remember, you're not going to earn any points. Let's talk about the point structure, because what you want to do is you want to get to experience our entire ecosystem, our culture, and you also want to start earning points and burning points too. And I'm going to share with you exactly how we're going to do that. So you need to decide right now, if you want to take a gold membership, have access to our curated hosted vacations that I've just shared with you now, a couple of slides back, it's going to cost you $199 once off and $56 a month. Now, Sally and I are platinum members. I love my platinum perks. I'm always going to advocate platinum because I know the true value for money that we get as travelers, and also how much money we've saved, because we can apply up to 50 points or more, apply 50% more points towards our vacations, which makes them cheaper. So that's why we're able to take more vacations more often. We get access to the sales before the gold members. We also got platinum perks. Early check-in, late checkouts, upgraded airport transfers, which we've experienced ourselves, exclusive built platinum trips. We've done things like diamond mine shaft tours, hot air balloon riding over the Magaliesberg Valley, game drives, open cabin game drives, helicopter flips over Cape Town, guys. Amazing peak life experiences. And all it's going to cost you to finance your dreams right now is $300 once off and $100 a month. Now, I don't know if you are the elite traveler, if you're tired of business class and you want something better than that, guys, and you're a titanium customer, you can also apply up to 50% points. But the difference is here, you're going to get access to private jets, private yachts, villas, suites, upgraded rooms, Hertz Presidential Circle, global visa support services, which is really cool, and obviously access to about 1,200 airport lounges all around the world, $1,000 once off and $200 a month. Now, if you guys are from Africa right now, I want to say congratulations, because you're going to save further today on our most popular membership level in Africa. It's our gold membership package. It's now reduced to $149 US once off, and the monthly fee is now being reduced to $42. So guys, Everybody can afford to become a member with the new pricing structure. Now, if you look at the bottom of the gold, platinum, and titanium, you'll see the little D cloud. Now, that stands for Dreamtrip points, right? Now, 1 point equals $1. So the crazy thing is, everything that you pay, you're going to get it back in points. So let's say, for example, on the platinum, you're going to pay $300 once off, and you're going to get $200 back in points credited on your Dreamtrips app tonight. So you could be sitting in bed with a significant other after this presentation, going through all the 5,000 vacations, and you can decide where you want to go after the coronavirus lockdown has lifted, guys. And obviously on your monthly membership fee, you're going to get all of that back in points too. On the platinum, we get 1,200 points every single year. Now, guys, you know, we are referring other people's products and services all the time. Now, you ladies on the call, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. You'll go and have your hair done, your nails done. You'll refer your friends there because they do such an amazing job. But when you go back there, you don't get a free treatment or a free nail polish or a manicure, right? But when it comes to travel, it's different, guys, because, you know, what do we do when we take a vacation? We tell all our friends, right? What do we do when we're there? We're posting all our pictures on social media, right? What do we do when we get back? We're posting and showing them our pictures, right? So trust me when I tell you, they are so jealous. They want to take those vacations with you. 9 times out of 10, when you book a vacation or a dream trip, trust me, your friends and your family will want to go with you. Now, the company knows that. So we've got a referral program where we say, if you refer 4, you pay no more. So what does that mean? So depending on the level of membership that you take now, if you refer 4 people that takes the same membership as you, let's say you take a gold membership, you refer 4 of your friends, family members, colleagues, people from your community, your neighbor, etc., just 4, they're going to waive that monthly fee. You heard me, guys. You're going to have a free membership. Sally and I haven't paid a membership from the 2nd month of joining. We've been members for 4 years. Guess what? On the platinum, we're still getting 1,200 points every single year on our anniversary, valid for a further 12 months. So here's the crazy thing, guys. This is your vacation piggy bank, because whatever you're paying, you're getting it all back in points. So you've lost absolutely nothing. So I hope you guys are ready to get started with us. So how do we earn points? I just shared the one concept now of joining. You get it back in points from your joining fee and your monthly fee. Also, when we refer our friends, whether it's gold, platinum, or titanium, we're going to receive points again. Whether we go out to restaurants, entertainment, spas, salons, etc., they're all on GPS base. They're all in our area, all around the world. We scan our location, and guys, we earn between 40 to 50% back in the form of Dreamtrip points. We get to allocate those points towards a vacation. So who would have ever thought that us as Dreamtrips members, we actually dine our way to our next vacation? It's unheard of, right? But here it's a reality. So guys, you know, not only are we traveling, not only are we doing the business side, but we've also got a massive heart to serve. You're kind of person right now, you love serving your communities, you love getting involved in projects, you just love helping and blessing people, then we've got a home for you. Because we've got our Worldventures Foundation, where together we are supporting sustainable programs all around the world. You know, we've done volunteers, we've done volunteer days. Sally and myself and a couple of our business partners, we've done a couple of them already. The company's built dream courts. We've raised about $5 million US from our membership fees, and we've utilized that money to impact communities all around the world. Here in Africa, we built water filtration projects. In Guatemala, we bought over 100 bottle schools. We do an environmental cleanup. Now, normally we'll take the trash and we'll throw it away, right? But here we don't, guys. We take the trash, we put it in the bottles. We take those bottles and we actually build schools. We plaster around it, and the bottles are wired together against a mesh, and it actually forms insulation in the incredible heat that they have in the Guatemala area. So, you know, we caught the eyes of Oprah. She saw the work that we were doing in our Bottled Up project, you know, with the Hug It Forward, and she wrote a massive article on it. So we've got a massive heart to serve. If you want to get involved in these foundations, guys, you're more than welcome to lock arms with us, get on board. And, you know, like I say, the dream courts, you know, we've got the kids off the streets, we've got them involved in sports, you know, getting them to live with purpose, giving them mentorship, and getting them just to live life and not have a custom, get them off the streets as well. So guys, you know, all I want to say right now is, you know, I've spoken about the product side. If you just want to travel, you just want to own your lives, you just want to come out of this lockdown, and you just want to travel, guys, and you don't want to pay the prices of everybody else. You want to travel more often, and more often at a less price, then download the app right now and let's get you on that vacation. Now, I don't know where you're at a financial level. Like I said, you know, we on the outside things look great, but on the inside, you know, we were hurting and we were looking for something. So when this business came, Sally saw the money side, I saw the travel side. We've become a product of the product, traveling and now making the money. So I'm going to hand you over to Sally. She's going to talk about money, All I want you guys to do for the next 10 minutes, please stay laser focused, clear yourself from any distractions, because I can guarantee you whatever we're going to share with you right now on the money side is definitely going to impact your family's personal life coming out of this recession period. Thanks, guys.
Right. So now you're probably sitting in your head asking yourself 3 questions. Does it work? Can I do it? And who's going to help me? So obviously from my side and from Andrew's side, we know this works. We've been involved for 4 years. The business side is completely optional. You can just be a travel customer, and the time is right now. And you're going to say to me, Sally, why do you say the time is now? I'm going to tell you why. Travel is the biggest industry in the world. It is bigger than coffee and nutrition put together. So 99% of people don't realize how big the travel industry is, and it contributes to such a big part of the economy in every single country that every government around the world now is making sure that the travel industry is the first one that bounces back. The last recession, the biggest industry was real estate that got hit 2008 to 2012. And they were the first ones to bounce back out of that recession. The first people to get hit in this recession was the travel industry. Now, Warren Buffett has just gone and put $43.5 million into Delta Airlines. All the planes are grounded. But why would the wealthiest man in the world go do that? Because he knows it's a very short time before travel starts again, and you've got your business and you've got leisure. And both of those combined, all the hotels are going to be full again. All the planes are going to be full again. People will never, ever stop traveling. So this is a home-based business. It's very social, the way we do things. It's, you know, your travel is very emotional to people. So they like to have all the opportunity that Andrew's has shown you. The other thing why you want to do a home-based business, very small operating costs. So you in your home already. It's not like now you've got to go and pay extra rent, water, lights, electricity, all that kind of thing. So how much is it going to cost for you to buy an international license? We operate in over 43 countries around the world. And for you to have an independent license with Worldventures, only going to cost you $50 once off. Now, I haven't seen any other business in 26 years of doing business, and I've sat on the board of directors for Hewlett Development Corporation as well. When I first saw this, we had multiple balls in the air that we were juggling, but I still found time to find a few hours every single week to put into this business. For under 1,000 Rand, you can have an international representative license agreement, and for $25 a month. Now, this is what caught me. I don't need to employ staff. I don't need to employ support staff. I don't need to have a monthly fee going to an IT company. Whatever needs to be done, the company pays all those salaries. All I need to do is make sure that I share this concept with everybody that travels, which is pretty much 99.9% of the entire world. So for $25 a month, you're going to maintain an international website. You're going to get your own website. Any upgrades, any tools, any marketing is all going to come through for that price. Now, obviously, we earn monthly residuals. There's other ways we can earn, but I want to talk to you about residual income. Residual income is where you're going to do the work, you're going to be consistent, and you have to pay to play. Okay, there's no business for free out there. So I need you to wrap your head around this, is that you are now employed for yourself and you're going to pay to play in this industry. Now, when I say pay to play, I mean we are going to put in the work, we're going to be consistent, we're going to train you, we're going to mentor and coach you so that you can build up enough money equal to or greater than the income that you're generating right now. And when that money starts coming in every single month, it's called residual income. So you're going to operate with a whole lot of other people in your business organization, which is going to grow big teams all over the world. So direct commissions, how do we make the money? Andrew went through all the different levels of membership. Gold membership, every single time you register a gold member, you're going to earn $15 once off. Every platinum, $50 once off. Every titanium, $100 once off. Now, this is once off money. You're going to say to me, well, Sally, not too much. But that is money you didn't have as an option yesterday. So I want to show you how much money you can make on enrolling just 6 platinum members. Now, remember, we're on platinum. So Andrew and I, obviously, we're going to say to you, you know, if you can afford it and you want to travel and you want the perks, we're going to go on platinum because that's what we know. We know the value in this membership. If you go and register 6 platinum members, your direct commission is going to be $800 almost 15,000 Rand cash. Now that is the power of your network being your net worth. Now what's going to happen is, here you go. Maybe you want to only do silver. I'm going to show you the difference on the silver membership. If you go and enroll 6 silver members, you're going to earn $15 cash for those 6 members, 250 Rand. Maybe in that week, it's going to pay for your petrol money. It's going to pay for bread and milk. It's going to pay for something, the credit card that you need to pay off. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because if you're doing silver memberships, this is an example on silver. Obviously, if you're doing gold or platinum, you're going to earn way more. But those 6 silver members that you enrolled in month 1, maybe you did in day 1 or week 1. I don't know how fast or slow you want to make money, but those 6 people are going to want to do the same thing. Now, when we work, mentor, coach, and teach these 6 people to do the same thing that you did, and they each enroll 6 people, you now qualify for $56 residual income, 840 Rand a month. Congratulations on the growth of your business. You've now got 42 people in your business. Now, this is what's going to happen in day 3, week 3, or month 3. Those 6 that we did are going to want to do exactly the same thing. Congratulations, your business just exploded to 258 silver memberships worldwide, because somebody knows somebody who lives in another country, and they're going to put those people in the membership as well. Now you qualify to earn just over $1,000 residually every single month. I'm going to ask you a question. So if we could show you a way to travel more in the future, would you do it?
Absolutely.
All the hands are going up. Andrew just showed you a way that you can travel more in the future. If we could show you a way that you could help more people in your community, would you do it? Oh my gosh, the hands are going crazy. I can't even see my screen here.
It's gone black.
Okay, so we just showed you through our foundation how you can help other people. But more importantly, how are you going to help the people that you know, love, trust, and know in your community or your church right now that need to make some extra money? So if I could show you a way that you could make some extra money, not just for you, but everybody that you know, would you do it? Absolutely, yes. I mean, my screen now is just going berserk. So I want to welcome you to the team, the coolest team in the entire world, the best business, the sexiest product in the entire world. Now, once we've helped you get to what we call 3-star red, this is 24 gold members in your organization, or it could be a combination of silver, gold, platinum. You then earn $40 every single month. Your network's going to continue to grow. 60 gold members, you can earn up to $500 every single month. Director, 180 gold members in your organization, or 90 platinum, up to $2,000 every single month. Now, this is what I want you to understand. When I first saw this opportunity, I saw the same numbers that you're seeing today. To be very honest with you, Andrew and I said, those top numbers, they sound a little crazy. It sounds too good to be true. But we kept taking seasons over the last 4 years. And whether you are in a conventional business, whether you're in a job, or whether you come into multi-level network marketing with us, there's one piece of advice I'm going to give you right now. You need to learn your skill to earn. People which are waitering or were waitering before, they're going to need to know their product better than before, because people now are going to be short of work. So if you come into this, when we looked at this, we wanted to use the product, we wanted to learn the product, and within a 2.5-year period, doing this part-time, we had regional marketing director. 900 total members. Now that wasn't Andrew and I putting all 900 in ourselves. That was us meeting. We put in about 7 people in the beginning. Those 7 people helped us to grow an organization to over 900. Your commissions are between $5,000 and $10,000 monthly. You also get $1,000 towards a car. If you don't want to upgrade your car, you can take the cash and maybe pay off some debt. Now, we are big on recognition. When you come into this industry, the more you do and the more you win and success comes to you, the more we're going to celebrate. So the company's got these beautiful recognition rings. When we hit RMD, we got the LTE ring. That shows from the day we became an independent representative for this company, we've earned over $100,000 in part-time commission. Now, what I want to do is I want to take you directly to the top rank, because when I looked at this, I didn't really think it was real until we hit regional marketing director. And this business has been fun for Andrew and I. The money is great, but what's even better and what's even greater than the money is the amazing network that you get to meet around the world. So international marketing director is 3,000 members in your total business. You can earn between 20 and $50,000 monthly residual. They're going to give you a car and a house bonus. Now, I don't know about you, but people sitting in a recession now, some people are looking at me and saying, Sally, I don't even know if I'm going to have my house at the end of the year. What if you took massive action, not passive action, massive action? And what if you are that one ace that comes through in this recession? Because out of every adversity, there's an opportunity. What if you are the person that goes international marketing director by the end of this year and not only pays off your existing house, but you get to buy another property that you can then rent out and create another income? So these are some of the rock stars just in our team expansion on the African continent. We've obviously got international marketing directors worldwide, but these guys have done it on the African continent. And I want you to have a look. Different races, different religions, different colors, different backgrounds, different education level. There was nothing unique or special about these individuals other than the fact that they had zero fear and they said yes to an opportunity that allowed them to go out there and do what they needed to do so that they could impact other people's lives. So I've got Dana Medisa from Joburg, single mom, was working at SABC TV. She had the title, but she had the stress went with it, but she didn't have the bank account. Peter and Chris, we've got Anand, my friend from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe's never ever come out of recession. It took him 9 years to hit international marketing director, and he's earned over $1 million in commission. Now, this is what I want you to check out. This is our mentor. He was 19 years old when he first saw this concept. In his last year of school, didn't have any network, didn't have any sales training. He just got passionate about an opportunity that he thought would take him in another direction rather than going to university. Sashin Govind is from Durban, South Africa originally. Now he's got a home all over the world, has been featured in multiple magazines on radio and TV, and it's opened up doors for him to be mentored by the likes of Robert Kiyosaki, Les Brown, work in the music industry. Imagine if Sashin had done what 98% of the world does. Right now, what everybody else is doing, you need to do the complete opposite. And Sashin did the complete opposite. He's hit international marketing director 4 times over the last 9 years. He's feeding over 1,000 children a month through this concept. And the more money you make, the more impact you can have on the world. So I want you to hear what Sashin has to say.
Hey guys, it's Sashin Govinder, 4 times IMD and the millionaire student. I'm actually in my house right now, and this is what Worldventures pays for: 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and 7 lounges. It's not really about that though. It's about the fact that this company can make your dreams become a reality. I got started with this company 9 years ago when I was just 18 years old. I said yes when there was no coronavirus, when there was no recession, where home-based businesses weren't thriving like how they are right now, but I trusted the person who invited me. You might be looking for an opportunity right now. You might be looking for a safety net, or you might be looking for plan B. This is the company. In 9 years, I've traveled the world. I know traveling doesn't benefit you right now because of the coronavirus, but I've built a team to 120,000 customers that work from their phone, from their home. Welcome to my office. It is possible. It is doable. Made way more than $10 million, 190 million rand through this company off a simple $25 business decision. Work with Sally and Andrew. They're incredible leaders. They are RMDs, 1 out of 22 people in my entire team that's achieved that rank. If you're working with them, you're working with me. I look forward to meeting you very soon.
There you go. So if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, we just did, I want you to say yes and forget about the mechanics, forget about the how-tos. Remember, it's 80% psychological. Say yes. We're going to mental coach you. There's a system to follow. Get in and get started with us. Now, don't just take our word for it. I want you to hear from some other people which are also members of this amazing travel club.
Hey guys, my name is Clint, an aviation professional, and I've been a part of this amazing concept for over 2.5 years now. I've managed to attain a second stream of income, residual income in US dollars. I've traveled both internationally and locally with this amazing concept. I'm absolutely exploding business online right now. Zero boundaries, guys. There's mentorship and there's guidance. I had zero experience, and if I can do this, so can you.
Hey, my name's Anand Patel. My background's in human resources, finance. I got to see the Worldventures information at a time when I had no time at all, running a family business, volunteering at the U.S. Embassy in Zimbabwe. That's where I'm based in Africa. And started doing this on a part-time basis very consistently, and life started changing. Because of that decision, today, 8 years on, $1 million lifetime earner today, and because of that, of course, time freedom came along the way for me and my family. And we get to travel 6 months of the year and work 6 months of the year, which is the perfect balance. I never thought this was going to happen, but today I'm actually dialing in from Taiwan. A couple of days ago to Philippines, took my family to India, going across to Japan for a cruise. Life is so different thanks to Worldventures. I appreciate it and respect it every single day. Take care.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Jean-Pierre Boyson and Sinead Boyson, your fastest international marketing directors in the African continent. Right now in Los Cabos, Mexico on the IMD incentive trip, and we're having a blast.
So you're sitting there with one of our top leaders, you saw the presentation, you're super excited, so I want you to realize one thing. That leader is going to take you to places that you've never seen before. So make sure you lock arms with them, because then you'll be locking arms with us.
So guys, my wife is a qualified fashion designer. She could never find a job in the industry. Myself used to be a former professional rugby player. That was my dream. That was my passion. But unfortunately, life does not always turn out as you've planned. Maybe God has another plan. So we saw this opportunity and we decided to jump on board. But when we saw this opportunity, we had a lot of debt. We did not have the funds to travel. We did not have the funds to even get started. But we knew that can either be our excuse and always be our excuse, or that can be our reason. And we use it for our reason right now on our 26th free trip through this opportunity. We're living life, and you can live the exact same life. We lock arms with the person that invites you. God bless and see you soon.
So are you one of the following? So right now, I'm just a decision collector, the person that invited you onto this call. And I am sorry, we took a little longer tonight, but we wanted to share as much of our journey with you as we could. So either A, I'm all in on the travel. I just want to take the travel membership. You're either a business traveler or you're a luxury traveler. B, I want to travel and I want to do the business. Or C, sorry, thanks for having me on the call, but this is not for me. If this is not for you, what I'm going to ask you to do is, people that either want to travel or people that want to travel and make some extra money. Just give it to the person, give their names to the person who invited you on the call. Now, to become a member, all you need to do, if you're in option A, you want to choose your product, silver, gold, platinum, or titanium, whichever one suits your budget. Jump in, let the person know who invited you on the call. I'm option A, and this is the membership I want to go for. Maybe you option B, you want to do the product and you want to do the business. Again, just let them know I'm option B, silver, gold, platinum, or titanium, and there's your pricing right there. You can upgrade or downgrade to anyone during the course of your year. There's no time limitation to how many memberships, how many holidays you can book, and you can do it at your option. So are you ready to get started with us? From Andrew and myself, we want to welcome you to our world.
Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure sharing our story and sharing this concept that has literally changed our lives and really blessed our families. And we want to wish the same on you. And we really want to help you guys just change your 2020 into the year of 2020. So get back to the person that got you onto this call and let us help you, mentor you, and coach you to living the life of your dreams. God bless. And thank you so much for dialing in. Cheers. Bye-bye.